Hello, welcome back to another Alex the Spiritual podcast. Today's topic is one of my favorite topics, actually, something that I really like to do, which is how to shift into a parallel reality. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start talking about my method of shifting into a parallel reality. First of all, why would you want to shift into a parallel reality? Well, imagine your version in a parallel reality is making lots of money. And on this reality, you're not making lots of money. Okay? Let's say in a parallel reality, your parallel reality version is making 10K a month, 20K a month. Or maybe he has a beautiful girlfriend or boyfriend if you're a woman. Okay, maybe they have an amazing partner and you don't. So how do you shift into that parallel reality so that all of a sudden that girlfriend just comes by and then you meet her? Or like maybe your version in parallel reality is getting amazing reactions from other people. They're getting they have amazing friends and you don't. Well, all of a sudden you do this and then you start attracting amazing friends into your life. Okay? Or you just your parallel reality version is having an amazing vacation, whatever the hell you want right now in your life. Your parallel reality version is having it. Okay, there is one possibility, there's one parallel reality where this person is resonating with the right frequencies and attracting this amazing thing that you really want in life, and you're not. Okay, so what this does is basically, so let me go deep into the science of it. So how we do that? How do you shift into that parallel reality? How do you open that gate into the parallel reality where this other version is living an amazing life? Well, I'm going to talk about that, how you can do that, and also I'm going to give you a little bit about my own experience and what could be the side effects of this. Maybe you watch Ricky and Mordecai. Sorry, is that right? Ricky? I don't know, that show that you really love to watch, and they do parallel reality jumps and shit. So anyway, I want to talk about how you can do this. Well, first of all, the science of it. The way your subconscious mind works is it portrays a reality in front of your eyes based on your belief systems and the emotions that arise in reaction to the things that happen around you. Okay? So, if you naturally give reactions that cause you to miss, for example, job opportunities, miss girlfriend opportunities. Like a girl might be passing you by and she's so beautiful, but you don't go approach her. Or like maybe you meet someone and then you somehow sabotage yourself. You just react in a certain way that the other person feels disgusted and walks away from your life. Or maybe you could be making lots of money and you cannot somehow pass beyond 5,000 and make 10K a month or 20K a month, let's say. Okay. And maybe you don't have the emotional strength to make that much money. All right. Or you don't have the emotional strength to keep a partner in your life. Whatever the case is, we usually sabotage ourselves. So we sabotage ourselves from getting the thing that we actually want because we are reacting emotionally in a way that repels that thing from our life when there's tons of opportunities around us, and we could just jump in one of those opportunities and shift into a parallel reality where we have that thing that we want in life. Okay? And when you learn how to do this, then it becomes like magic, basically. You can change whatever you want about your life. Yes, you heard me correct. Whatever you want. It makes you become that person that already feels content, that already feels entitled for the thing that they deserve, that they want. And they act with complete calmness and relaxation and flow in order to get that thing. And they do get that thing. But somehow you're resisting, you're having a hard time in this parallel reality. So the way you do that, the science of it is you change those emotions. You go inside your subconscious mind and you break down that neural link in your brain that's causing you to give that emotional reaction, and you just switch it off. You just break that connection. You break that neuron connection in your brain. Well, this is the science, okay? When you do this, then the experience that you get is like as if you shifted into a parallel reality where it's so easy to get what you want, which was so hard to get somehow previously, okay? So, how to do this? Well, there's this thing called shadow work or trauma therapy. Okay, what's causing you to not achieve that is actually a trauma deep down inside your subconscious mind. It's a conditioning that you need to heal. Okay, there's a pain from the past, most probably from your childhood or maybe your teenager years. Something happened that caused you to believe, okay, this is what you deserve. This is what you will get in your life, your whole life, okay? So, change the inside, the outside changes. So basically, the way you do this is not with a scientific machine or something. You're doing it through your brain. You take this path, you take this journey into your brain. And when you change things in your brain, your outside world changes. Because what are you observing the whole world with? Your brain. So if you change the glasses that's in front of your eyes, if you take them off, or if there was red glasses on your eyes and you take them off and put blue glasses, now you see the world blue. So it's that simple, okay? How you do this? Well, with shadow work, with trauma therapy. If you're really not sure how to do it, or you found some methods on internet and they didn't work, well, you can contact me through my Instagram. There's a link somewhere around this podcast. It should be in the description. You can go to my Instagram and DM me and get in contact with me. Maybe I can help you. And this is how you do that. You do shadow work, subconscious work, or release. These are all the same thing, okay, called in different ways. So, now it's time to give my experiences a little bit. Well, what happens is, like I said, you feel like you're in a parallel reality and you're completely relaxed. You feel so calm and relaxed and in flow. And then the thing that you want in your life just flies into your hands, just flies into your arms. And one thing you could do to strengthen this, to make this more effective, is getting out of your comfort zone. Okay, so you get out of your comfort zone, you trigger your traumas, you try to push for the thing that you want in life, you push it a little bit, and then you feel bad, obviously, when you push things, when you force things, and then you go deep within and ask yourself, what's so bad about having it, right? And it takes a process. It takes someone who's experienced to guide you through this, so you can get deep in your subconscious mind and find the real reason, find the real memory that causes you to take a step back when an opportunity arises, or feel really bad when you're forcing for it or pushing for it, where in fact you should be in flow. You should feel emotionless, like easily get the thing that you want, make it smooth, right? So like I said, I feel like every time I do this, I do a parallel reality jump. And I jumped so many parallel realities that sometimes if you do this too much, okay, maybe more than 3 times in a week, oh boy, it gets, oh man, it's just, you start going crazy. This is what happens. Because you're firing so many neurons in your brain that you basically start feeling so high vibrational, like your whole body is vibrating, and yeah, and the craziness happens outside of you. You're already shocked with what happens in your life. It takes maximum 2 weeks to easily be able to get what you want, or be on the path of what you want, and like not feel any resistance or any effort. Okay, it just becomes effortless to get that thing. The same effort you were putting in before now feels like no effort, and you can even do more, right? You can push it even more if you want, and feels like no effort, right? Because you already deserve it. It's already yours. You're entitled. So yeah, my experience has been, I changed my house. I was living in a small shitty room in a bad place, in a bad neighborhood. Now I'm living close to one of the best neighborhoods in the city that I am inside of. What else? I manifested a new phone, for example. My previous phone was not really good, was not good enough for me to, for example, shoot this kind of podcasts for you. Now it's so easy. Or it has better camera as well. Or could be vacations that I took this year. For example, I took very cheap vacations this year, and I stayed in the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. Okay, so yeah, one of the therapies that I did to myself was, I was asking myself, why do I feel like I don't deserve being in a beautiful house, right? So this year I was in the best houses I've ever seen. Even when I go to my friend's house, it's usually a really, really beautiful house. Or, yeah, this kind of stuff. Or it even, yeah, in the time, for example, I was never able to have long relationships. And my ex-girlfriend, for example, we stayed together for 9 months, and it was a relationship full of joy, full of fun. And she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever been with. So that's also one of the signs that this is actually working, and it can get you whatever the hell you really want. Anyway, that's it from me before my voice goes completely silent, because I feel like it's getting a little bit, it's harming my voice a little bit. But yeah, this podcast was short. It's been 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next podcast.